All right, this is Boxing with the Truth, and I am the Truth. It's April 26, 2015, and today we have Hall of Fame boxing referee Richard Steele to do our breakdown on the Floyd Mayweather Manny Pacquiao May 2nd fight. How you doing today, Richard?
I'm doing great.
I appreciate you taking time to break down this fight for us. If anybody knows boxing, it's you. So.
Well, I've been around boxing all my life and seen some great fights and been a part of some great fights. And this one has the capability of being one of the greatest fights of all time.
Okay, and let's talk about that. How many fights of Floyd Mayweather's have you refereed?
3.
Okay, and how many fights of Manny Pacquiao's have you refereed?
1.
So, let's start with Floyd Mayweather first. What do you see coming into this fight, his strengths right now?
Well, size for definite. I think the size is going to make a difference because Floyd is much bigger than he is. It doesn't look like it, but I think the punching power is going to show that he is a bigger fighter than Pacquiao. And plus all his speed. I think a lot of people is overlooking Floyd's speed. I think Floyd's speed is just as quick, just as fast as Pacquiao.
Okay, so what do you see as Mayweather's weaknesses coming into this fight?
Well, I don't see any weakness with Mayweather because, you know, I really don't know just how Pacquiao's aggressive speed will affect Floyd. But, you know, we just have to wait and see. You know, they have always said that the fight that I refereed with Hagler and Hearns was one of the greatest fights in history. This fight here has the capability of being over, you know, might erase the fight that I did with Hagler and Hearns. If it has the capability of being a great fight, but we have to wait to see just how they're going to fight.
Okay, let's talk about Manny Pacquiao. Now, he's a southpaw, so that might be one of the pluses on his side for the fact that he's an aggressive southpaw because Floyd seems to have problems with aggressive southpaws.
Well, in the past he has, and we just have to wait and see. But, you know, I got reports from his training camp. He's been sparring with even, you know, middleweight southpaws. And I got the word that he has really been able to take some of those guys out and really, you know, just outbox them tremendously. So we just have to wait and see. You know, we've been waiting for this fight for a long time, and now it's here. And Saturday we're going to see who's the better fighter. Okay,
and what are Manny Pacquiao's strengths in this fight?
Speed, angles. I mean, he can get to different angles, very quick, and his hand speed and his footwork is definitely a plus for Manny.
Do you think it's in his best advantage to bait Floyd into a straight fight in the middle of the ring?
Yeah, that's definitely it would be better for Manny to be engaged in that type of fight because he can't outbox Floyd. Floyd is a master boxer, so he's going to have to make Floyd fight his fight, and that's just going to be an all-out brawl.
Do you see any way that Manny Pacquiao can win a decision in Las Vegas?
Oh, sure, definitely. I see that he can definitely win a decision if it lasts that long.
So you don't think it will last that long?
Well, if he comes out to really fight, then he's going to force Floyd to really dig down, and I think somebody's going to go before 12 rounds.
Okay, but do you think it's going to live up to the hype, honestly, though? Do you think this is going to be a war?
It should be. It should be, because both of them have the capability of making it a war and making it an all-time, exciting fight. Everything is in their hands. So it's in their hands to make it one of the best fights in history, and I'm just hoping that they would do that.
But do you think that Floyd worries too much about that undefeated record, that he might backpedal a lot and just try to outbox him, and it could end up being a boring fight?
Well, in a way, that could has the capability of being so. But Floyd, I think that mainly he wants to win, but mainly he wants to look good.
Do you believe a lot of the critics lately have been saying that over the last few fights, Floyd just looked kind of like he slowed down? Do you believe that?
No, he has not slowed down. I'd say like this. He is just as fast as Pacquiao is today, so, take that for what it's worth. I don't think that he's slower than Pacquiao, and we're going to see Saturday night.
Now, do you think if Pacquiao does win this fight, do you believe this will turn into a trilogy?
Oh, it must. If he wins, he definitely will. It definitely will be a 3-fight deal, because, I don't think Floyd's going to just go out with a loss.
Do you think the smartest thing for Pacquiao to do if he does win this fight would just retire?
He should. Yeah, because Floyd has the occasion to really study his opponents and really come up with a fight plan to be victorious. But that's one thing. Another thing that Floyd has, he can alter his fight plan as the fight progress.
Okay, well, I need, as much as I know you probably don't want to, I want a prediction from you, Richard. Who's going to win this fight?
Floyd Mayweather.
By a decision or knockout?
I'd say a knockout.
Okay. Anything else you want to comment on either fighter before we end the interview?
No, they both deserve the money that they're getting, all-time high, over $100 million, maybe $200 million. But I'm glad it's here. The fight fan needs to see this fight, and it will be Saturday night. I want everybody to enjoy it. Do not get up to go and get a beer, because you might miss the knockout.
I agree with that. And will you be in attendance, Richard?
I'm not for sure, but hopefully I will.
Okay. Well, I'd like to thank you for your time, and I appreciate your knowledge and breaking down the fight for us. And hopefully you will be there in person to see history made.
Thank you so much.
All right, and the truth has spoken.